A Christian couple named Herbert and Catherine Schaible had a child die because they decided to pray for the child when the child had diarrhea and breathing problems and had stopped eating, instead of getting the child medical care. The most shocking thing about this is that they were already on probation after their toddler in 2009 died because they turned to prayer instead of a doctor when that child had bacterial pneumonia. This is disgusting and despicable. 8-month-old Brandon died last week after suffering from diarrhea and breathing problems for a week and had stopped eating. An autopsy is being done. The decision on charges will come after that. Catherine Schaible's attorney cautioned against rushing to judgment and said, these are good parents. They're deeply distraught over the loss of another child. Again, they may be distraught because they're shocked the prayer didn't work. That does not mean that charges aren't in order here.
Charges definitely need to be in order, and
they're already on probation.
Yeah, we would definitely all be in agreement that they're horrible parents, but I would say it's because they're so stupid. I mean, their hearts may have been in the right place, but this is extreme ignorance or extreme stupidity, and it may be no fault of theirs. I mean, if you know nothing outside of the Bible, then I guess you can't say that they had ill will.
Well, let's get into those details. Prosecutors said that they wanted to have the couple jailed, but the judge allowed them to remain free because their 7 other children had been placed in foster care. I think you're starting to get a little bit of a picture here, Lewis, of what's going on. They grew up in the first century gospel church in Northeast Philadelphia. They've served as teachers there. And if you go on the church website, there's a sermon called Healing from God or Medicine, which quotes Bible verses purportedly forbidding Christians from visiting doctors or taking medicine. Homicide by ignorance, homicide by insanity. I mean, in this case, the parents' fundamentalist Christian religion is bad for the health of the 2 kids who are now deceased. Should a church that promotes faith healing be held accountable, right? I mean, if you're saying we can't blame them for being bad people, they were just doing what they were taught. Do we not need to look at where they learned that?
Yeah, we definitely do. And I suppose there should be an investigation that determines whether or not other parents related to this first century church, I love how it's named that.
Yeah.
It's like they really are from the first century.
Absolutely.
Are getting the same type of treatment from their parents.
Absolutely disgusting story. And this is not that uncommon. We've covered tons of these stories. It is amazing that it's 2013 and this happens. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's crazy.